Hello, world. This is Dennis Terry coming to you again with another segment. This time, I would like to concentrate on the 14th Amendment, which guarantees every citizen equal protection under the law. If you're a non citizen, you came here to visit or to live, you have human rights, but you don't have civil rights because you're not a citizen. So the civil rights are guaranteed to every citizen of this country. And oftentimes, when people of color go to get justice, it seems like it's just us on the unequal end of that stick oftentimes. That 14th Amendment guarantees equal protection under the law. So if you take a person, in the case of George Floyd, his rights were violated. He did not receive equal protection under the law because that would not have happened to the average American across the country. Now, I'm not painting every police officer with the same brush, but I would say 99.9% of the police officers felt that what he did was wrong in putting his knee on another person's neck for over 8 minutes. But that 14th Amendment guarantees us from things like that from not happening, but they do happen. And I feel that if we enforce the laws that we have equally, we wouldn't need further laws. But obviously, we do need further laws because those laws aren't being enforced properly, or in some cases, not being enforced at all when it comes to certain groups. Where do we, how do we rather get to where we are now as far as race relations? I think it started way back when, even during slavery, but after slavery was over, when they passed the 13th, 14th, and 15th Amendments, that 14th Amendment gave you equal protection under the laws, which also guaranteed you the same equal opportunities. Now, I'm going to say something, and I don't want anyone to become offended, but we are not all equal, but we should be treated equal under the law. When I say we're not all equal, there's only one Michael Jordan. I can't be like Mike. Okay, I can't be Mike. Michael was an extraordinary person, so you can't say that everybody's equal to Mike as far as his ability. Okay, but every citizen of this country should have the equal rights of any other person, whether your name is Michael Jordan or anyone else. And oftentimes, you're not given the same equal opportunity. Another falsehood is that a lot of people tend to think that many people use the 14th Amendment because they want something for nothing. They want a handout. No, not true. Me personally, just give me the opportunity. Give me an equal opportunity and I'll do the rest myself. It might take me longer because I may not be the brightest light bulb in the room, but give me the same opportunity and I'll make a way for myself. Most of us don't want handouts, don't need handouts. But if you gave us the same opportunity, okay, we would become better as a nation. And some other people tend to believe that, well, if I give you the same equal opportunities that I have, I'm going to lose something. Not true. We're both going to win. It'll be a win-win situation. Those who may feel that certain groups of people are taking advantage of the social service systems and looking for a handout, etc. If you gave everybody the same opportunity, you wouldn't have to worry about a social system as such that you're complaining about, simply because if I'm given the same opportunity, my education level will be increased, my health care will be increased, we'll be a healthier nation, we'll be a smarter nation, I can get a better job, and as I get a better job, I make more money, I pay more taxes, and as a result of paying more taxes, there will be less of a tax burden for maybe those who are wealthier, who may think that there are people looking for a handout. So it's nothing but a win-win situation. We should give every American, we should give every non-American that's in this country the same equal opportunity. Okay, now, if there's somebody in our country, all right, that you have to be a citizen to get a job, such as the president. You can't be the president of the United States unless you are a natural-born citizen. Okay, well, that's different. That's a law stating that you have to be born here in order to be president of the United States. But most jobs Don't discriminate because of the person's background as to where he or she came from, because guess what? We all came from a different country. No one's an original American unless you're talking about Native Americans. But going back to that 14th Amendment, there is something in that 14th Amendment that if we abide by it, a lot of your racial disparities will be nullified. And that's why our founding fathers, okay, when they were putting that in, okay, they put it in later, but the people who followed the founding fathers put that in because they knew that it was time. We have to treat everybody as citizens. Now, prior to that, blacks were counted, not treated, counted as 3/5 of a man. So they took 5 slaves and counted them as 3 white men for the purpose of Congress. When that was over with, slavery that is, we still weren't given the same equal rights. We still were not treated equally, and therefore they felt you should have the 14th Amendment there, equal treatment under the law. Now, that equal treatment under the law will branch out into many areas. So I'm going to go into education a little bit later in another segment, but I'll touch upon it real quick. In our educational system, we also should have the same equal opportunity, but because of the way schools are financed, you have certain districts have more money than other districts. And I'll save that for a later date, but in that educational system, we are training, teaching, raising our children to be on different paths, not on an equal path, but an unequal path, all right, based on their educational background. If I go into a job situation and with an application, and if I'm qualified, give me that same opportunity. Don't take away an opportunity, okay, because of a reason other than I don't have the skill or the knowledge or the degree or something that is not going to allow me to do my job properly. But don't take it away because of your ethnicity. We all are in this together, and the sooner we respect each other, the sooner we treat each other equally under the law and not give anyone more than they deserve equally and not put one group above another group, the better this country will be. I stand behind our country. I wouldn't want to live any other place in the world, but we need to correct. We need to correct some of the inequalities. And if we enforce some of the laws that are already on the books, okay, then I think we'd be a much, much better society. Have a blessed day, and we'll talk to you soon. If you like this, please comment on it, share it with other people, and encourage the others to go to the website, subscribe, do all you need to do to help make this place a better place. Have a blessed day.